Hello everybody, this is Mo and this is Mo Chat. Here is some earthquake info time for you. It is 9:45 p.m. here in Chinook, Kansas, and it is October the 15th, 2016. Now I want to concentrate on a couple of very important areas going on, okay? And I also want to remind you to let me know who you would vote for president if you had the choice other than Hillary or Trump, okay? Other than, if you had the choice. Okay, I've got 100 subscribers, and so far I've had 3 people say Ellen DeGeneres. I think she should have ran. Okay, but we will see who's going to be most popular in Mo's survey. Okay. Now let's get to some earthquake stuff. I want to pay attention to Oklahoma and Kansas. Remember, we talked about the USGS putting out a warning about more earthquakes in Oklahoma and Kansas. So let's take a look at those today. Now, Kansas and Oklahoma in the past 3 days, 4 days, 6 days, they've had 4, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20. I have a list of 20 earthquakes in the past 6 to 7 days, okay? Now, most of them have been not too big. There's been 3.2, a 3.6. That 3 days ago was Cherokee, Oklahoma, 3.6. And a day ago in Moreland, Oklahoma was a 3.2. Okay, in Anthony, Kansas, 1.8 just happened about 19 hours ago. And there are some fracking wells in Kansas as well as Oklahoma. Okay, and me living right here in Kansas, I can tell you they're out there. They are out there. When I pull out a little bit, there's several of them going on there, okay? And these are like really in the last week, 20 at least. Now, according to the list, there was one there today in Anthony, 1.8, 28 in the past 7 days. Now, according to my list, they only show me like 1.5 or greater. But then the count says 28. So there may be some more that are less than a 1, or less than a 1.5. 151 in the last month. 1,639 in the last year. So from here forward, we really need to keep an eye on what's going on in Oklahoma and Kansas, because the USGS did put out a warning about it. And I mentioned that in another video. They put out a warning saying that Oklahoma and Kansas should start paying attention to having more earthquakes, just like California. So I would be concerned about that. Okay, some other things that I am concerned about. There's a lot going on in the country of Greece. Okay, 4.3 earthquake there. That was an hour ago. Also, Indonesia as well, a 4.8. And 52 minutes ago, a 4.8 in Greece. Okay? And New Zealand, 2.54. And these are all on my earthquake alerts, and you can look those up on Twitter. That helps you understand where all that's at. Alaska is still getting slammed, okay? That Redoubt volcano, still going on there. 2 minutes ago, another earthquake. Greece. Rototopion, Greece, okay? 5.0. I'm telling you, I would be seriously worried about that. 5.3 albasand. Wow. It's really, really, really big ones going on there. And they have had more than just one. They've had them for the last 4 hours. Okay, like one every hour. And then they've had a couple in the same hour. And this was all in Greece. So that's getting kind of creepy right there. Okay, today's earthquakes around Wyoming area, they're not giving me anything. They say 4 days ago there was a 1.8. The biggest thing to happen there recently, it looks like a 2.5 16 days ago, was in Hoback. Gillette, Wyoming, 19 days ago was a 3.0. And that's all they're giving me. They're not saying much for the state of that Wyoming, okay? Although the earthquakes that it gives me on a list of the last month is like 20 of them, but they're saying they're all small. And they don't show the ones that are not at least a 1.5. So, there has been about 20 of them, and that's in the past month. That's what they give me. They don't give me anything else. A lot of them are occurring in the Yellowstone National Park, though. And they are small, but not a whole bunch in the same day. That's what I'm thinking. And they only say two earthquakes in the past 7 days, so I don't know. I just don't know how reliable they are. It says 19 in the past month, 168 in the past year. And the biggest one this year has been 4.8 in Hoback, Wyoming. So, let's keep an eye on that old Yellowstone, right? And don't forget about that earthquake in Papua New Guinea, 6.4 magnitude. Very, very scary. I could have swore that started out at 6.0. Perhaps that happened yesterday, and now they've got another one there, a 6.4. They're saying it's 446 kilometers deep. And that is east of the Bismarck Sea. So I'm pretty sure I reported that on that earlier this morning. It was a 6.0. And now they're saying a 6.4 happened. So I'm not sure, people. I'm not sure about that. It's kind of nerve-wracking. East of Papua New Guinea, there is some fault lines, looks like goes through there, and that is in our Ring of Fire area. Pretty sure of that. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on it. Baja California, we did have a 3.0 down there. Puerto Rico, Loiza, Puerto Rico, they had a 2.5. It looks like they had several other ones there too. And those were all today or early this morning in that area. Bunches of them going on. I am worried about that Greece, though. 5.0, 4.8, 4.8, 4.9, 5.0, 4.9, 4.4. There has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 earthquakes in the past 7 hours in Greece. In Greece. That is a lot of earthquakes. All ranging from, it looks like the lowest was a 4.2 in the past 7 hours, up to a 5.3. Okay, so what is going on in Greece, people? I really don't know. I really don't. That is amazing. Wow. It's only 8 kilometers deep. That 4.3 was 8 kilometers deep. I don't know if I can get any closer detail of that. It's right on the coast of Greece. It looks like an earthquake swarm, people, happening in Greece. What a beautiful country that is. I have read books about it, and I've looked at tons of pictures of Greece. It's just a beautiful, beautiful country over there. And they are having one earthquake after the other. In the past 7 hours, they have had 9. 9 earthquakes, all over a 4. All of them over a 4. And it looks like 21 hours ago may have been when it started, because it says Crete, Greece, 4.5 kilometers, or 4.5 magnitude. And that was right after that Papua New Guinea, too. Or right before that. It's 6 kilometers deep. All of these earthquakes that are over 4s, they're not very deep. Many of them are not very deep at all. 32 minutes ago, a 5.0 just happened. And they've already had 2 5.0s and a 5.3. So we have to keep an eye on that. Okay, recent earthquakes. The most recent things going off is Greece. It's on the list, like tons of them. Alaska is also still on the list. A lot of them going on. Anchor Point. Hawaii's on there. Greece again, 4.8. Indonesia, 4.8. Butte, Alaska, 1.7. Borrego Springs, 1.6. Also, if you are interested in the Arizona area, you really need to take a look at IER. Entertainment Reviews. Go take a look at his earthquake report. He has got some interesting information on Arizona, Borrego Springs area. Really, really scary. He talks about it. How the roads are messed up and stuff. It's absolutely amazing. You got to go check that out. If you live anywhere near Arizona, go look at what he's talking about. Pretty amazing information. And what gets me is, why haven't we heard about this on the news? These roads over there look absolutely chalk marked. Okay, like spider webs all over the road. It looks like it's just cracked up. So what's going on with that? And why doesn't anybody talk about that? You know, it's amazing, all this stuff going on, and not very many people talk about it. Okay, I look at news all day long. Why don't they tell us what's going on? So we just check it out, right? Just keep checking it out. Okay, go check it out. This video is up to 14 minutes already. And you know why? Because there's so much going on. It is so hard to keep these videos small, because I could tell you tons and tons more. And in just the last few minutes, really? Okay? Just the last few minutes, there has been so many of them. In just a few minutes, I'm telling you. My earthquake alert shows you all of them. Okay, in the last hour, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one 13 minutes ago, 5.0. Rototopian Greece, okay? And they have had more than one. They have had 9 in the past 7 hours. All over a 4. This one was a 5.0 that just happened 13 minutes ago. So, what is going on with that? And New Zealand still rocking. There's more earthquakes going on down there. People, tons of earthquakes. In the last hour, Greece has had 2 of them. One was a 4.3 in the same area. Rototopian Greece. Okay? This earthquake report has been 16 minutes. Stick with us, people. We will let you know if something major happens in our areas. We are keeping an eye on it. And you should too. If you have any way of looking at the pages that I have suggested, please do that. It is important. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget to think about who you would want to be president if we really had a choice. You know, I think a lot of people believe the choice is not ours anymore. I think our government puts whoever they want in there. So, does our vote even count? Think about it, people. Let me know what you think. Send me your comments. Thank you all for commenting today. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Have a good evening. Bye.